Hi there and welcome to this week's Golf Equipment Q&A. I'm Valerie Melvin, I'm here with Frank Thomas and we're in the Frankly Frog Putting Studio in Orlando, Florida, where it's our mission to help you improve your putting. This week's question was from Gary, Frank, and Gary read this week's putting tip on basically, why a putter has 4 degrees of loft to help get the ball out of the depression that it sits on in the green. And what he wanted to know, which was quite interesting, is with the sort of current fad of people, forward pressing, surely that de-lofts the putter. So rather than doing that, why should you not just get a putter with less loft?
Gary, the forward press, let me explain the forward press. And it's really not a big movement. The forward press is actually just a movement of approximately a half an inch or so at the grip end, and it moves it down. And if you do that, you only change the loft by about 0.8 of a degree, not very much at all. And most putters, the good putters, have a loft of 4 degrees, and that's to get it out of the depression. And so then it'll have its normal little bit of backspin. It'll slide and roll, and it'll take about somewhere in the neighborhood of about 18 inches or so, 19 inches on a 10-foot putt before it actually gets the proper roll. By de-lofting it just as much with a forward press, you're not going to get any change in that. That 18 inches is going to be about the same, right. And the overall distance that it rolls will be about the same. So de-lofting it by forward pressing is not going to have any effect on the roll and the distance the ball goes. It will have an effect on how you operate. Sometimes it's hard to pull the trigger, and then you need a cue of sorts. And it has been fairly satisfactory, and Phil Mickelson has found it just to be so. A little forward press is a trigger. It just starts, so it's a cue. So you forward press and then you take the whole swing back, but you've got to maintain that angle throughout the swing. So it's not the real reason is not that it's going to have any effect on the roll at all. It's purely a mental thing, and it's a trigger. A helpful
thing. Well, that's great, Frank. Thank you for that. We'll be back in touch next week, but until then,
may the frog be with you. Ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit.
Find your frog at franklyfrog.com.
Ribbit.